I had climbed to about 600 to 800 feet with the intention of simulating an engine off condition emergency landing procedure. I just lined up with the runway, and I was getting ready to pull back to an idle. A little bit bumpy. And as I pulled back to try to get the engine to go to an idle, about right in here somewhere, the engine decides that it's going to drop all the way down to about 15 to 1800 RPM. There's nothing I can do. I can't get the engine to speed up. I probably should have just shut it off at this time and let it stop spinning, as at this time it acted more like a brake than anything else. But I was more concerned with getting back on the ground. So keeping my nose down, maintained about 50 mile an hour, 45 to 50 mile an hour, and just let her go ahead and drift back down to the runway. It may not look at it by this camera angle, but I am centered on the runway. So I keep my nose down, keep my speed up, fairly non-eventful. Drift down to the runway. And I do my little flare, and she sets right down nice and pretty. I eventually roll to a stop. Of course, the engine's still sitting there chugging along about 1500 RPM. I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is going on? Here I am, stuck in the middle of the runway. Can't move. There's not enough power to do anything. Can't get the engine to either idle up or down. So I just decided to go ahead and shut it off and call it a day. Come to find out, I had some particles in my carburetor. I cleared them out. The engine is now running very excellent. But I'm done for the day. I ended up wheeling the airplane back to the hangar to work on the carburetor. Fun, fun, fun. At least I got some exercise.